as you see the title, it's not about color. No, it's about seed line. That's what I meant to say. It is about seed. You see what I'm saying? So, according to the Bible, too often we go by color. We go by we are deceived by looks and eye futures and all that type of stuff. None of that stuff matters. It doesn't matter what color you are. I mean, it doesn't matter the skin tone, because when you deal with the Bible itself, when you go into the Bible deals with nations of people, not based upon skin color. It doesn't do that. So I'm just gonna go through a couple of examples and run you through a couple of examples and show you that in the Bible. Now, if you look at the book of First Chronicles, chapter 1, it's starting off with the genealogy. It's calling out the specific names of, it's saying Adam, Seth, Enoch, Kenaz, Mahaliah, Jared, and Hanok, and Methuselah, and Lamech, and Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. The sons of Japheth, Gomar, Magog, and Madiah, and Javan, and Tubal, and Meshach, and Tyrus. And the sons of Gomar, Ashkenaz. Now, the word Ashkenaz comes from the word Israeli and Jew, like those fake Jews over in Israel claiming to be. And now all of these, I think, come from, some of them come from Cush, some of them come from the nation of Ham. Ham is the youngest son of Noah, right? And the sons of Gomar, Ashkenaz, Rephath, and Togarmah. And the sons of Javan, Elisha, Tarshish, Kittim, and Dodom. And the sons of Ham, Cush, Mizraim, Pot, and Canaan. Okay, the sons of Ham, Cush. Cush, that would be like the Ethiopians or the Africans, and Mizraim and Pot, and Canaan. And the sons of Cush, Seba, and Havilah, and Sapta, and Ramath, and Saptika, and the sons of Ramath, Sheba, and Dedan. And Cush begot Nimrod. He began to be a mighty one in the earth. Okay, now to break all that down, I'm gonna do some breakdowns on that, because when it said he was a mighty hunter, this was talking about the kingdoms of Esau. It's talking about how they want to overthrow and overpower God's chosen people. You know, that he was a hunter for souls and stuff like that. If you do a little bit more research in the Hebrew. And Mizraim begot Ledim, and Anem, and Lehabim, and Neptarim, and Reasam, and Cashluim, of whom came the Philistines of Captorim, and Canaan begot Sidon, his firstborn, and Heth, and the Jebusites also, and the Amorites, and the Jerusites, and the Hivites, and the Archites, and the Sinites, and the Arvadites, and the Zemarites, and the Hamathites, and the sons of Shem, Elam, Asher, and Aphaxad, Luz, Haram, and Uz, and Hall, and Gether, and Meshach. And Aphaxad begot Shelah, and Shelah begot Eber. Now, Eber is a Hebrew name. Eber is a Hebrew name, y'all. I want y'all to remember that. And unto Eber was born two sons. The name of the one was Peleg, because in his days was the earth divided. And his brother's name was Joktan. Now, it was a reason why the Most High, because people say God don't separate and God don't divide. But when you look into the Bible tells you that God divides not only the land, but he also divides. Now listen to it. And Joktan begot Amodam, and Shelah, and Hazar Mavat, and Jared, and Hadoram, and also and Uzziah, and Dikla, and Obel, and Abimiel, and Shebel, and Ophar, and Havilah, and Jobad. All these were the sons of Joktan. And Shem, Aphaxad, Shelah, Eber, Peleg, Rhea, Serach, Nahor, Terah, and Abram. The same is Abraham. Now, the Serach and Nahor and Terah, Abram, the same is Abraham. Now, Abraham's his family line was Sarah, Nahor, and Haran. And Abram, the same is Abraham. Abram is telling you the same as Abraham. The sons of Abraham, Isaac, and Ishmael. Now, Abraham, even though Abraham had Isaac and Abraham had Ishmael, guess what? God chose the line of Isaac. The Bible, remember, he said in the New Testament in Romans, he said, "In Isaac shall thy seed be called." God called Isaac. He didn't call Ishmael. Ishmael represents the Arabs. And this is what our people don't understand. And this is what our people don't do. They don't properly read the Bible. When you read the Bible, it tells you that God didn't choose Ishmael. God chose Isaac to be the seed line. And we're going to get more off into that. And these are their generation. The firstborn of Ishmael was Naboth and Kedar and Abiah and Mizam and Mishmael and Domad. Okay, hold on, wait a minute. Let's do something right quick. Hold on. Like when it's time to actually to get into a discussion with people and they ask you questions, you ain't gonna know how to answer questions because you don't do research on different things. We can't do that, and that's why we find ourselves ignorant in a world that we live in. Because just like you say, you went hugging a so-called white person. You can't talk about the elderly woman that's doing that because you elderly woman and you doing it yourself. You going around hugging on a so hugging on the. I don't care what they do. See that's the trick with our people when they doing something cooning or they slaving for the so-called white man, even though we got to go to them, that's prophecy that we do got to go to them for everything because it said in the Bible we have to depend upon these people in one of all things. And see, when you tell our elderly people this, and our elderly people gonna sit there and debate, they're gonna argue with you, but we telling them to go to the facts and they can get everything that they need. Just like this elderly woman told me today. This elderly woman said she went to the doctor and she was so happy that the doctors hey, they was doing all these different things, and she got a help that she need. And she said she even hugged this so-called white woman, this Edomite doctor. That's what she said. She went and said she hugged the so-called white doctor. Now I said, ain't that some coon shit? And they take pride in doing that. They really do, and they actually think it's right. Yep. Hold on. Let me get on my other account, and I'm gonna do this here, and I'm gonna come back, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get up out of here.